I don't do this sport for money. I don't.
No?
I made that very clear. I don't do it for money. I do this sport because I love the sport. I do this sport because this is what I want to do.
You have those boxing glove chains. I don't know if you want to pull them out. They're the boxing glove chains on. You said you always wear these. So you never take these off unless you sparring. You always have those on.
I take this off. These chains right here, this chain mean a lot to me. It mean a lot. I got this chain a long time ago. I bought this chain and I never took it off. I told myself I'll take this chain off only when it's time for me to spar or fight. Other than that, I never take the chain off.
This is Showtime Sean Porter.
This is Aerosmith Jr.
Hey everyone, this is Jesse Vargas.
And you're watching True School Sports.
You're watching True School Sports.
All right. And you're watching True School Sports.
Stay tuned.
There you go.
Hey.
Alright, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with the man himself, Isaiah Night Thompson at Canino's Boxing Gym. What's going on, Isaiah?
Man, another day, man, in nice Florida.
Yeah, man. You was putting real hard work in the gym just now.
Yeah, man. Hardcore work. That's all you need, man, to be a champion. And keep on working hard and grinding and basically staying in shape.
Absolutely. So, like, you're fighting January 23rd on the first ever Glenn Johnson Road Warrior Promotions card. You're 1-0. You had your pro debut recently. For the people out there that don't know you yet, could you just tell them a little bit about your background, your upbringing, your life, how you came up?
Well, as I was younger, I was always like hanging around with my friends. We used to always hang out and play football and stuff like that. I always been in school and never been suspended or nothing like that. But as I've grown up, you know, you run into obstacles in your life that kind of slow you down, but it makes you stronger.
Yeah.
So I've been through some things in my life, as in like I done been in prison and everything. I done been through a lot of time. I done did some time, you know, and that didn't stop me at all. You know, that just made me stronger. That built me to be who I am today. It built me to be a future champion. You know, but as I grown up, I was just under my mama and I got 3 sisters. I'm the only boy on my mama's side. I have little brothers on my dad's side, and I never really like met them until I got older, until like 15. But there's always been a part of well, not my little brothers, but one of my little brothers. I didn't meet him until later on in life, but they helped me to know that I have to. Well, they didn't help me, but they actually like helped me realize that I have to do something in life to show them. They under me, so they gotta know what I gotta do. I mean, I know what I gotta do, and I gotta show them the right way because they know what I've been through. So
yeah.
But not only that, I mean, it's been a little rough growing up, but everything will be better in the future.
Yeah.
Basically.
Where are you? I know you're from South Florida, I believe. What part of South Florida are you from originally?
I'm from Broward County.
Broward County,
Florida.
Fort Lauderdale, Dania?
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know. There's parts of Florida that are pretty rough.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
I grown up in Royal Palm. That's why I was.
Royal Palm. Yeah. I know about Royal Palm.
I was growing up in Royal Palm. As you can see, like down here is a lot of people know about Florida.
Yeah.
Florida, we not the hardest. You know, we not the murder, kill thing, but it get a little rough in Florida. So you gotta, it's like everybody, it's basically dog eat dog out here. So either you make it or you don't. But everybody got something in them that they need to help. Everybody got something in them that can push them forward to make it in their life, that can help them mold themselves, you know?
Yeah.
So, but everybody need that motivation. A lot of people ain't got that motivation. That's why a lot of people fail out here. A lot of people, they followers instead of being leaders. And I help them. I try to help people and talk to people. That's just being me. Try to help them and talk to them to be a leader in life, you know? So
you can't help those who don't want to be helped. I've learned that.
Basically, you can't.
Yeah.
But you can bring a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it.
Amen. Like you got a very I mean I've seen you on Instagram and stuff, but like now it's my first time seeing you in person today train. You got a very, I would say, like crowd pleasing style. I would say, like I think the average person that will watch you would enjoy watching your fights. How would you describe how you box in that ring?
Well, they tell me basically in the ring, they tell me like, man, you a exciting fighter. So I just get in there and I make things happen. I mix my style up with a little bit of Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., and you can't forget Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
You know, I get in on you like Mike Tyson. I do my work, I do my damage. I back up off you like Muhammad Ali, and I can come in back and forth like Roy, and I got a little style like Roy has it with like my hand speed. Not all of that, but my combinations with Mike Tyson mixed in that too, and my footwork is amazing like Muhammad Ali. When I get up, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, get a little dance moves in there, and I gotta come at you like Mike Tyson after that. So I can honestly say my style is basically like all three of them guys in one, you know, cause that's what I do. You know, I love boxing and I study them guys, so that's why I say that.
Yeah. And you got really good hand speed too, man. I see you throwing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 punches up and down, left, right, angles. You know, you throw real tight punches.
And I get that right there, right. Them up and down, I get that from Mike Tyson. Because he'll come to the body and come straight up to the head. He'll start to the head and come straight to the body. Yeah. That guy motivates me a lot when it comes down to body shots and good combinations.
You might be one of his like long lost sons, man, because you kind of built like Mike Tyson. Like I'm not trying to get shit, but like your body type is like a lot like Tyson because he was really short, stocky, had the thick thighs and the torso. You know,
that's what they tell me. A lot of people tell me I'm built like him. You know, I want to live. I don't want to say I want to be like him. I want to be better than him in a way, but also I want to be like him.
Yeah. Like
his style, I want to be like his style. But all like the losses that he have, I don't want to have no losses.
No.
I'm not going to have the losses. Put it like that. I'm taking, if I gotta do anything I gotta do in that ring to win, I'm gonna win.
Absolutely.
You know, so the legal way.
The legal, absolutely. Yeah, you can't. Don't go on there being a nutcracker.
Yeah,
you know?
no.
Don't do that.
No, I ain't gonna do that, man.
Yeah, man. Awesome. Yeah, right now you're campaigning at cruiserweight, correct?
Yeah, cruiserweight.
Yeah,
I'm in the cruiserweight division.
Do you know anything about the cruiserweight division, just in general?
I mean, I know a couple of fighters. You know. I know one fighter right now that I've been watching. His name Panda. Man, bro, we kind of
who?
Panda.
Panda?
Yeah, Panda.
Is it Panda?
He just won the I think an IBF belt. I'm not sure. He just won a belt or whatever. But he's a decent fighter.
Okay.
Me and him sparred one time. He's a decent fighter. I like him. But I mean, I still feel like I beat him. That's just me. That's just having that champion mentality. I feel like I beat anybody. Whoever they put me in the ring with, I feel like I'm dominating. But there's a couple of fighters out there that I've been watching, you know, that's good, you know. And I like the champion that they has, champion who had all the belts in cruiserweight.
Usyk, yeah, he gets rid of heavyweight.
He's a magnificent, like he's a great fighter. I can honestly say that. You feel me? And I know I wouldn't be able to meet him probably because I know he went up to heavyweight, but I know he bounced back and forth.
Yeah.
So I probably could meet him, you know. And
who knows? Maybe
know.
You gotta have ambition.
I'm here, baby. I'm ready. Whoever.
Man. Isaiah 99 Thompson, he's here, man. You were telling me earlier, I asked you earlier, you said that one of your favorite fighters was Gervonta Davis. You know, is he a guy you study as well?
Gervonta Davis, his recent fight, that right there, that fight right there was that uppercut was amazing because I'm a southpaw fighter just like he is. And that uppercut really helps us a lot. So, in a way, how he did it, he took a couple of shots. And I mean, I can understand I learned a couple of things from him too as well. But he took a couple of shots that I wouldn't take. I wouldn't let them hit me with. But he sacrificed. That's one thing I can't say. He sacrificed that them couple of shots for that one shot, and that one shot was a kill shot. So I honestly accept that. But I train I go off him a little bit, but not as much.
Yeah.
But Tyson and like I was saying, Roy Jones and Muhammad Ali.
Those are your guys.
They're my guys.
Those are your guys. I got you.
I also studied Crawford a little bit too. I like the way Crawford fight.
Oh, so like maybe one day we might see you in there because you're really a southpaw, but we might see you in there one day switch hitting.
Yeah, I can switch up a little.
Can you?
Can you switch up?
You box orthodox?
I can switch up.
Okay.
I can switch up orthodox.
Yeah, man. So like for people out there that don't know a lot about you, what's something about Isaiah Thompson that you would like them to know?
Basically, about me, I mean, it's a lot about me. It's a story about me. And I'm gonna have a book coming out about me.
Okay.
What you need to know is that I'm a very humble person. I don't do this sport for money. I don't.
No?
I made that very clearly. I don't do it for money. I do this sport because I love this sport. I do this sport because this is what I want to do. But I told y'all before, early in this interview, I'd have been through a lot of things. I'd have been in jail. I'd have been in prison. But I don't do this sport for money. It's all I got, and I love it. I'm gonna cherish this sport, and I'm gonna become a champion. So
You had those boxing glove chains. I don't know if you want to pull them out. They're the boxing glove chains on. You said you always wear these. You say you never take these out unless you sparring. You always have those on.
I take this off. These chains right here, this chain mean a lot to me. It mean a lot. I got this chain a long time ago. I bought this chain and I never take it off. I told myself I'll take the chain off only when it's time for me to spar or fight. Other than that, I never take the chain off.
How long ago did you buy that chain?
I had this chain for at least 3 years now.
Okay.
I had it for 3 years now. And I'm planning on having it longer than that. Once I start making more money and my fights and stuff like that and everything start coming up, I don't worry about jewels like that.
Yeah.
This chain right here mean a lot.
Yeah, it has sentimental value.
Yeah. Because that's what I live for. Like I told y'all, I love this sport. So I love it. These guys have gloves on him. This is what I go for. This is what I stand for.
At what point in your life did you say, you know what, like, I want to become a fighter. I want to be that. I want to be that thing.
What point in my life that made me want to do that?
Yeah. Like was there a pinpoint moment where you say, you know what, I want to be a fighter?
See, when I was playing football at the time, when I was playing football when I was younger, I thought I wanted to play basketball. Because my mom should put me on the field and I'm supposed to be at practice, but I'm over there on the basketball court. You know, so it was crazy. But then eventually, as I got older, I started playing ball. And I'm like, okay, because I ain't gonna lie, I was scared to get hit. I'm like, man, these guys finna hit me. They ain't finna get hit out here. That's what I do is shoot the ball and run up the court.
That's right.
But then, when I actually got hit, I'm like, playing street football, I'm like, this is not as bad as I thought it was. I'm like, we hitting with our pants on out here. So with the pants on, it ain't gonna hurt like it is out here. So I'm like, you know what, I can do that. Then I realized in life, I don't like losing. So I realized after that, I wasn't a team player. So I'm like, you know, I'm not finna be losing out here because he talking about his ankle hurt or he talking about his
they're not blocking hurt. Or
he don't want to block. I done got tackle 9. I can't go through that, you know. So I'm like, you know what? I feel like boxing to be for me because if I lose, I lost because I lost. I let him knock me out or I let him beat me or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, he was a better man.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why I told myself that, you know what? I'm gonna go to a self-sport. It's not a self-sport because I have a team behind me, but when I'm in the ring, it's just me and my opponent. So that made it a self-sport. So that's what made me go to boxing because I know I wasn't a team player and I knew that I loved to win.
Yeah. And it can be like a lonely sport because you got to come to the gym and you got to train, you got to get out of bed, you got to make the sacrifices. But the rewards when you do win a fight, I'm sure when you won your pro debut, that was an amazing feeling.
It was amazing. It was a great feeling. I mean, knocking who up? If you beat somebody in 30, it was really 31 seconds. Include with the 10 count, it was 41
seconds. Yeah.
But still, I did that. Ain't nobody get in there and do that to him but me. Or my spirit. Whatever my spirit had me. When my spirit had me in there going in that ring, I did that with my spirit.
Yeah.
We did that together. But it's one person. Me, you know? So once I did that and I won that, I was very excited. I was very excited because I was like, man, I accomplished something in life. All my amateur record, you know, when I was in jail, people telling me I wasn't going to be nothing. Even when I was in school, people telling me that I wouldn't probably be nothing. You know? But I wasn't no bad kid. I went to jail off a bad decision, a bad mistake. But, you know, I overcame that. And now I'm soon to be a champion.
That's it, man. And the thing is, like, even if you could, like, not that you're not going to stop fighting, but even if you were to stop fighting, you did something that less than 1% of the population will ever do, which is get in the ring as a professional under the lights. So
yeah. Because a lot of guys, they give up. A lot of guys, they done went through a lot of things in life and they gave up. I know a lot of guys right now that went to prison and did a year. I did 3 years and a half. And a lot of guys that went to prison and did a year or 8 months or something. Or a person that went to jail, not even prison. They get out and they think their life over with. That's not the way. The way is, even for the kids right now that are watching my video, I want them to know that anything you go through in life, don't ever think that it's over with. Anything you go through, don't think it's over with because there's always a way out of nowhere. You gotta make it. You gotta make sure that you have that in your mind, your mentality.
Yeah. You are not your mistakes, you know?
Right.
Absolutely.
You slight fox, you. Oh, man, smooth, dog. Damn!
I'm with you away, don't work. Yeah, there you go, please. Right, now we're talking. Right.
Like, so we're at Canino's boxing gym right now, and I'm very familiar with this gym because this is a gym that I learned how to box in many years ago. And you got a great team behind you. You got Bonnie Canino and Yvonne Reese. Just talk about them. Like, what kind of influence have they had on you as a man and in your boxing career?
They're amazing. Both of them are amazing coaches. Like, no coaches that I know out here would have took me in like the way they took me in. Even through the things that they know that I've been through. Even through that, they still took me in and they embraced me as like their child. And they took me in, they get me in, like they get me in position that I need to be in. They help me to know that this is right, this is wrong, this is the way. You know, so them two coaches alone is amazing. Them two coaches alone is worth $1 million. It's priceless, actually. You know, ain't no money can give you coaches like them. You know, so them coaches alone are great coaches to me. And they help me out and they give me motivation, you know, they push me. Even though they know I can't do it, I can go in the ring and be like, man, I'll be like, man, I'm tired. Talking to Yvonne. Yvonne be like,
she not having that.
She be like, okay, you tired, so what? It been a fight that happened. And I be like, I'm tired. She be like, okay, you tired, what that mean? And I be like, you know what, you right. And I'll still go in there and beat the guy. I'll still go in there and knock him out.
2 rounds.
And they be like, see? I'm like, you know what, you was right. I don't even know why I be saying that. I just tell them certain stuff just to make them talk to me. To let me know that, okay, yeah, it is what it is. You were tired, but now you in it.
Absolutely.
Ain't no way out. Ain't no way to pull out. Just keep going forward.
Absolutely.
All right. Take it easy, brother.
All right, Gabe. All right, well, Isaiah, I'm gonna wrap it up, but before we end the interview, is there any message you want to give to the boxing world about yourself and your upcoming fight on the 23rd?
Yeah, y'all know my quote. Like the champ that is, we rise. We rise for all, we rise together. We stand together, we fall together. Y'all know that. You know, like the champ that is. We always eat, we gonna eat, feed me. I want all the smoke, I'm coming for all the belts. And y'all know how we coming, man. All 2021, all for the rest of the year, and further than that. I'm coming for everything, y'all know.
There you have it, man. Isaiah Night Thompson, one of South Florida's very own. I'll see you on the 23rd, champ. Thank you for talking to True School Sports.
Thank you, man.
This is Chick Shane Mosley, and you're watching True School Sports.
All right.